against a character like Pikachu. We see the hero. We see the Game & Watch.
So here's the thing. BW Static was playing against Noah.
There's the hero.
Earlier. And he was actually playing Bowser, right? So Realwood was watching it, and I was watching the set with him, and he goes, oh, well, Incineroar doesn't have to worry about this stuff in this matchup. He's like, oh, Incineroar can just armor through this kind of stuff. Like, oh, you don't have to worry about T-Jolt, stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, he knows. I think it had to have been Incineroar for that.
Makes sense.
For that
and you do
BW
get
Static.
free revenges,
Sure.
usually off T-Jolt.
Yeah, I would assume
Can't
so.
help.
It's not like a big stack, but it is a stack.
Yeah.
But right now, we are going to see the hero already starting off strong, trying to get back from ledge, but had a good, at least start with some good damage.
That, ooh, MP is looking a little low.
That was
especially now, man.
Very good bait there on ledge from Chris. Didn't expect that. This TNT stuff has been pretty potent. Realwood, obviously, no MP right now. He's completely out through the Frizz, trying to get something here. He's going to use the very last of it again on Zoom and trying to use the invulnerability frames of the F-tilt to try to beat out that minecart, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't think the shield came out quite in time. Bounce is definitely important in this matchup, right? You suddenly don't have to worry about minecart or anvil.
True.
But Steve's got plenty else. He can he doesn't have to throw things at you. He's just swinging.
Especially now with diamond tools. I mean,
the kaboom didn't quite reach there.
Ooh, and I like the attempted to trump here. Chris trying to pull out some of the big stops, especially with the TNT on ledge. He's got his trap set up very nicely. Realwood did unfortunately give him a lot of time to set up there on the ledge. Now we're trying to get a good grab combo, trying to get as much pummels as you can. The pop up with the swoosh, and that's just, unfortunately, you're right back in the blender. Can you actually get yourself out of this? I don't know.
Man, I mean, Hero has the benefit of being able to kind of punish Steve's for camping behind wall by just getting buffs up. But I mean, I'm barely seeing Realwood hit normals, right? I mean, these slow aerials keep getting beat out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can hit them on shield, you can get a little bit of MP back. Not a lot, but enough to try to make up the difference here. He's still running on fumes in terms of that. He's got one way to get himself back. It's the good angle that he's going up from the slope of the ledge.
Oh, dear.
Look for down tilt. I don't know. Let me tell you something. That move ain't good.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah, see? What am I talking about?
Okay, we got it. Psych up. Now, I mean, Chris is really playing this game very aggressively.
Of course,
I mean, he's got the framed out advantage, and he's playing like he knows it.
That's true. I mean, Hero, you talked about it. Slow aerials. And in terms of Steve comparisons, like, yeah, it's really hard to outbox Steve sometimes.
Yeah. Man, those blocks do not care about the fireballs.
Nope. He has no MP for anything. He throws bang, which is honestly a little bit costly sometimes.
It broke the wall, but I mean, Rel has been at like 15 MP the entire match, and now 0. Chris taking game 1 pretty decisively. I mean,
That's
again,
a rough bout of it.
Hero seems on paper like one of those characters that can, you know, get benefit of, okay, if you're gonna be mining over there, I'm gonna take my time and get the stuff that
get the
I want
buffs.
to.
But I mean, I find that his buff prioritization just wasn't super there, and even then, once Chris got aggressive, once he became that like more aggressive Steve, it was really hard for Rel to kind of get out of that. I mean, we know that Hero is often said as like a decent counter for Steve, but I mean, that's in comparison to 95% of the cast.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing about Steve is you can play him so many different ways. You know, I've heard top players talk about this, that, you know, playing Onin is so different from playing Akala, right?
Sure. Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, can you get the
Can you get the crit?
Oh, he had Psych Up.
There you go.
No, he didn't get the Psych Up. He actually just didn't go for it.
Dang. All right. Well,
he just canceled
we
it.
take those.
Yeah, he canceled it.
That is certainly a strong smash attack, even without any kinds of buffs.
He had to do I think. That was the big thing.
I couldn't hear. Did it crit?
No, it didn't crit.
That's wow. Okay.
So maybe he did pull it. Maybe he did pull out Psych Up. I don't know. It didn't look like he put up the animation. I didn't hear the noise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Right now he's getting some good resets on this, and you can see bouncing off of a platform that's not where Chris really wants to be. I'm not really sure what his like mid-range game
Can't do that
is.
throw anymore. I mean, you got 10%, but the anvil's not hitting.
Right.
That's kind of crazy that throw does 10 even without the anvil hitting.
Sure. Okay. And, yep.
Rel's playing this game too.
Another good grab.
Perfectly so
This is
far.
the thing. He's conditioned Chris to shield now, so he's actually able to get a lot of these grabs.
Yeah.
And this is the game 2 game plan, I guess, but we'll have to see how long it works for. Ooh, broke the minecart. Very nice.
Okay, nice minecart, anti-minecart gameplay there.
For sure. The fade back.
Using
fair.
every inch available on the stage there.
Gonna need more than that. Oh, gets out of this combo, but these are like basic tools, so not really super worried about this.
Steve got stuck in that animation after getting hit by the down air. Kind of silly. But a lot of what Steve does looks pretty silly.
Okay, now we're starting to get some good lead-ins with the down tilt. I can see how that's starting to take shape.
Oh, dear, that's a crit.
That was a crit.
One.
That it was. And then we get that big clip as well where it's like you just hit the very bottom of Steve's foot, and that's just enough to get that hit confirmed. Wild stuff.
Yeah, that does reach pretty high up for a forward smash.
True. It's very like Link-esque. Or not, I'm sorry, not Link-esque. Marth.
Yeah, true.
It's kind of
Link
Marth-esque.
dash attack, kind of, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say his dash attack is actually very similar to Link's, and that's why I was thinking the comparison. But like, no, in this case, I mean, you feel like Marth, especially with that tipper. It doesn't have a tipper, but it definitely felt like it there.
Well, I guess crit can kind of count.
Yeah, that looked like
As a
Marth like crit animation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. All right, we're going right back to it.
So let's see how Chris can adapt here. I mean, that game too was just a completely different story. Would be interested to see if Chris kind of backs off a little bit. Wow, okay. The middle side B looks pretty good for breaking blocks.
Yeah, Zapple is actually pretty nasty, especially with how it can actually go through the blocks too, right?
You know, I wonder if Rel can kind of condition things so that whenever he has bounce, it's like, okay, I know that Chris is going to go in right now.
Right. I mean, that's
but then
what
how
I would
do you
hope.
handle that?
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I would hope. But again, it's like we talked about it. You can try to throw hands with Steve, but especially when he gets better and better tools, it's increasingly difficult. I know Gold especially is like, if he wants to build Gold tools, like, that's mad fast moves.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole meme of, man, this zoner has hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, I mean, you can play a Steve one game and they are camping, they are putting up walls, they're building houses, and then you can play them the next game and they're rushing you down.
Right. And there's situations where I'm surprised Realwood's not going for like things like up tilt. Like that's the one good tilt that I think is like even like the best tilt that he has. You're just not seeing enough of it. You got to use that as like the anti-aerial tech. He's having to zoom his way back. Instantly charges the frizz actually for some slow fall. That's cool.
I love that you've got all the names down, by the way. I definitely don't.
Oh, I play Dragon Quest. That's how I love Dragon Quest.
They're so fun to say.
They are.
They're just
Frizz,
all silly.
Kafrizz. Yeah, it's always such a good
Miss
time.
Frizzle. Like,
Yep, exactly. Kafrizzle.
That up throw definitely goes.
Get that up throw, and that's going to be a good start to game number 3 for Chris. But, I mean, Realwood, if he gets one of these good interactions or maybe a crit, you never know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
That was a nice little 83% combo on Steve there. Chris is definitely in control of this game. Got too close to the TNT. I don't think he hit the pressure plate though. I wonder if the that lightning effect, charging up the side B, counted as flames. I don't know. It activated it a little early.
I think electric hitboxes actually counts. He went for a third fair.
Yeah.
Now that's a little bit egregious, but I appreciate these.
You gotta try.
I
at
guess.
this point, right?
And that's what I'm talking about. It goes through. Even that was the regular charged zap.
Goodness.
That just goes right through the block and gives good pressure here all the way to ledge. Does it again here to blow up the TNT, but he goes for the swoosh. It's just the simple swoosh.
He had the MP, I think, for the full charge.
He definitely had
15,
it. He definitely had it. I think he just might have buffered it.
Yeah.
Might have buffered it and not held it.
All right, well, hey, I mean, we saw Chris swing back with the counterplay there. I don't think the game plan really changed much, though. I just, you know, I think Rel got a really hot start game 2, and Chris just didn't let that happen this time.
That's true. All right, but I mean, I wonder what the stage counter pick is going to be for game number 4 coming up. Chris has already broken away with a 2-1 lead. It looks like we're going to FD. This is the play. We're going to Incineroar time? I feel like we are. Oh, we're sticking with the
Nope,
hero. Okay, so
sticking
hero
with
on FD. I'm not sure. Is this a play? Hero on FD. Is that a good match?
Nice little 25 right out of the gate.
He wants more horizontal coverage with his zap variants, and I think Frizz.
Okay. Okay, I don't know if we've seen that. The up tilts on shield, the up B actually does work as a get off me.
Ugh. Okay, we are getting something
I
here.
like the up air. We don't see much of that from Hero, but it's pretty fast.
Up B afterwards that I find a little sus. Then zoom right back, just avoid the Steve trap. But yeah, you don't want to go right back there. Catches that and it gives the big upswing. Wow.
Steve has so many ways to stay off stage.
Yeah, I was going to say, that height, like you got to make sure he is well within the range of that before you can start that up. That's unfortunate.
I definitely I mean, as a hero player, you kind of have to like see the spell and just, you got to make a call real quick. Nice up B around the block there. Scary situation.
I was worried there. He used his jump appropriately, and I was like very, very close here, but he's rolling back a lot, especially into these. He doesn't have the
he needed zoom.
He has no MP. He had no MP. Hit 5. You need 10 for zoom.
I think it is 5 actually. I was surprised to find that recently.
It's either 8 or 10. Can't remember.
I mean, it's cheap by the way, but the man has been struggling to hold on to MP most of this. Maybe not most of this set, but some games it's just been like.
Okay. Actually catches the hard read. So that's the thing. It can scoop from ledge. Some ledge hangs can actually be caught by that. And if you fully charge that, it will last long enough that it will catch the lack of ledge vulnerability.
Oh, nice tech off the block. Cool neutral win, Steve says.
Yep, exactly, right? Like that means nothing to me because now I'm just dropping anvil on blocks for the entirety of my ledge trap. And we're going to do it again in neutral too. Bounce up. That means anvil's no longer a problem, but where's your MP go, bro? He's still running from the minecart like he doesn't have bounce on him.
Okay, good matchup knowledge there. If there's, you can run under if there's one block space.
Right.
Even though it doesn't look like you should be able to fit.
Right. Oh, tries to go for the up air conversion, but unable to get it. We got to punish this. We got to punish these angles. He jumps back into it. He fastball into it. Oh.
Yeah. That's tough. All right, Realwood down to last stock potentially of the set.
He doesn't use heal
Tournament
0.
stock here potentially.
He's not real. He doesn't use heal 0.
Goodness gracious.
Zoom again, but it seems Chris is just walking slowly up to where he's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, you have some notice with zooms. Like, let me just go to center stage. I'll cover
have a better shot. Exactly, right? Okay, catch the kaboom.
Okay.
That's a stock. Gets a heal. Actually, nice. This is perfect.
It is pretty nice.
We had another heal there, too. That's crazy. Realwood getting all the heals.
Stay impatient, though.
Still jumping in with Psych Up. And Chris knows what he's doing. He's got zoom. He's got it. He's got it. The last of it. The last of his MP. And then the minecart send the TNT gone. Oh, wait. This is actually Realwood's chance. Oh, never mind. He kills himself here, doesn't he?
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have enough.
No, zoom.
No, he got unlucky.
Too bad.
He got so unlucky there. And Realwood, 3 different menus. Not one of them going to give you zoom. Bad RNG, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, here's a character where you kind of have to live and die on the RNG at some point.
Certainly, but I mean, I think he was also kind of going ham with the menu options. And I know it's tempting to do that with Steve because that's really your ranged options. You don't really have a lot, but I think the stuff he was getting with like Zap, Zapple, that was the good stuff.
Yes.
That's the good stuff. That's like breaking through the walls and hitting Steve at the same time. We need to see more of that, and I think he broke away from that at the very end of the set. I think he started getting a little bit hesitant about going for some of those ranged options because, I mean, I get it. They are very mana intensive, and you have to replenish very quickly, but they do a lot of damage, and so it's like the risk-reward factor here, right? Like that's the danger, and that's the nature of the game.
Yeah, and we did see the kill from, I don't know if it was Kaboom, I think?
Yeah, we did.
At the end there.
Yep.
But you know, I think that was the first time one of those long-range explosion spells
Actually connected.
actually did
and
something.